The live button
Live.
came on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shall we go ahead and start this? Now that we're broadcasting. All right.
Yup.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the very first Dork Pridecast. I'm Blythe,
I'm Amanda.
and we are one half of the Damsels of Dorkington. We have decided to start a podcast to, I don't know, just keep you updated on our stuff, but also to talk about nerdy stuff too.
That's not very cool. We're totally cool. We don't talk about nerdy stuff. Oh, you're right. We do.
Yeah, let's look at the films that are coming out these days and then talk about what's cool.
True that.
So this is kind of a little test. Hopefully no one pops in to watch this live tonight. But so here's how it's going to work. We are going to be live streaming video on Google Plus Hangouts on air. That's the method we're using. So you can watch that on Google Plus or on YouTube, actually. Either one of those is streaming the video. So we'll be here every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Just talking about nerd stuff.
Oh, yeah. And don't worry, the other two members of the Damsels will be making an appearance, if not in person, at least in text. We will be hearing from them because we kind of have to. We can't go a session without hearing the brilliance of both Rissy and Jeff. She says completely sincerely.
I endorse none of this.
That's fair.
Particularly the parts about Rissy being brilliant.
That's fair. I mean,
love you, Rissy. She's never going to listen to this, let's be honest.
That's true. She won't.
Oh, man, we could say such horrible things and she would never know.
That's true.
Wow, this has all kinds of options I never even thought of.
It does.
Oh, right. So we are, I guess we will jump right into it. Rissy will have a weekly session, or a weekly segment, rather, called Letters from Rissy, which is pretty much what it sounds like. It'll be whatever she wants to send us, which is opening a whole can of worms.
It is. It is. It's giving her probably more power than we should, but that's what we're going to do.
We don't have to read it.
That's true.
We also threatened that if she doesn't actually send us anything, because we're all horrible procrastinators, but if she doesn't actually send us anything prior to us going live, we're just going to write something for her, and it's not really going to be flattering. So,
yeah. And you, the listeners / watchers, will have no way of knowing which is which. So you can test yourselves to see how well you know Rissy. Although, honestly, she will probably write weirder things than you or I could ever come up with.
That's true.
Yeah.
We should write our own someday, and just slip it in there and see if anyone notices.
Yeah. We should offer a prize for anyone who is able to correctly guess when Rissy was not the one to write letters from Rissy for that week.
For sure. Although I think you should also get a penalty if you guess incorrectly.
That's true.
But I don't know what that penalty would be.
I don't know either. I think we should be allowed to mock you on air.
Mercilessly.
Yes. I'm not sure that that's a deterrent, though.
Nah,
some people are into that.
Not. So then people would just every week be like, that one's Rissy.
Yeah. That one's you guys. I'm going to send in 2 emails guessing both ways so that no, they have to guess. System. Yes. They have to guess when it's us and not Rissy. They can't guess when they can't guess for it to be Rissy because most of the time it will be Rissy.
Right.
So that's Hence the name of the bit.
We're talking about it like it's a thing that's going to happen.
I know. You know.
Don't write in, guys.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't do it. we won't read it.
There's a possibility that we won't. It'd be better if you were to tweet it at us, and then the first person who guessed correctly would maybe be the winner. I'm just making up shit as we go along, so whatever. Or we'll ignore those as well.
Let's be honest. Do you ever look at the Twitter?
Sometimes.
That means no.
When I'm
tagged.
Tagged, is that the right word?
Okay. Well, added, I guess.
Yeah, when I'm
tagged works. I mean, everybody knows what that means, but
yeah.
But you do at someone, but added like that.
That sounds stupid.
It does sound stupid.
So tagged, I think, is fine. When I'm tagged, like I have it on my phone, and a little notification comes up, and then I go, oh, and then it shows me what it is, so I don't have to actually go into Twitter, so I can see what it is and then ignore it, or retweet it, or to my tens of followers. Tens. Hang on, I'm gonna check. You're gonna be amazed by how many followers I have. Hang on. Good. Okay. Actually, why don't you guess? Do you want to guess how many I have?
Well, you said tens, so you've already put me 78.
Oh, that is way overshooting it.
Really? Yes. Okay. Guys, we need to fix this right now. If you are hearing this, go to Twitter and follow Amanda. She is, well, you tell them what your Twitter handle is. Yeah, you know the best way to convey it.
Just go to the Dorkington one and you'll find me tagged in things.
That's true. At Dorkington.
Yeah. Because it's one of those weird usernames that I've had since I was a teenager. Like hey, I got a new Hotmail address and I use this name that is also the name I used for all the characters when I made characters in various role-playing games. And I've just stuck with it. So people like to ask me what it means, and there's no... Well, I guess that's the hidden meaning, but
well, you can change your Twitter handle, right?
Yeah, but then that one would be free for someone else to take, and that makes me just really angry when I go to sign up with a username and somebody's already using mine.
Okay,
so I have to own them all.
Okay, so you could release it and then go get it yourself, and have just so you can hold on to it with a different, just. Open up a second account and I'm just saying, like.
That sounds like a lot of work to put into.
Okay, all right.
30. 30 is how many followers I have.
30 followers, guys. What are we even doing? Go follow Amanda.
But I've had like about as many tweets, and most of those were when I was stuck in the airport. So it's not like I'm a prolific tweeter.
Well, someday, my goal, maybe if people are tweeting at you about this, then maybe you'll get more into it.
That's true. I do feel obligated to at least respond sometime.
Good. Okay, cool. Everybody blow up her mentions. Blow them up.
Yes, my mentions.
There's no one here.
I am shocked by this. Where did you even post the
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, so you didn't say that we were doing this?
No, I mean you can go see it on Google Plus, which of course no one's there, but you know what I mean. And you can see it on YouTube. So if anybody happens to log into YouTube and be like, Damsels are streaming, what is this? They can do that. Okay. Oh, so we got sidetracked. So Rissy's segment is letters. Yeah, I know. Letters from Rissy, and then Jeff's segment will actually be the news according to Jeff. So it's gonna be news items, but it'll probably be like video game and WWE based news items.
Right. Hopefully a little on the ranting side.
Maybe some comic books.
Yeah. But yeah. And
so that's how we're including everyone else, but we are just keeping it to two because I feel like people may have this question. We're keeping it just to the two of us just for ease of technology. And we want to keep this short. And sometimes, all four of us will get witty and verbose, and then other members will stop paying attention while that happens.
What? That never happens. Yeah. Except every time we're all together.
Exactly.
On Skype.
So just two people keeps the technical aspects a little bit easier, because we are planning on recording the audio, putting that audio together, and releasing this as a podcast for those of you who can't be here on Thursdays at 8:00. So that's how this is going to go. So welcome to the Dork Pridecast.
Bitches.
We should have had beers.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Next week.
Yeah.
So, what else are we doing? Okay, another segment we want to do. Amanda, what was I calling this? I don't have it in front of me.
Required watching.
Yeah, required watching. So, we want you guys to get involved in this live stream and this podcast as well. And we want to have you guys vote on something or submit options for us to watch. Something that hopefully one or both of us has not seen. We'll do like one episode of a TV show every week. You guys can submit those ideas. We may, if it gets to that point, we may start having a poll, or we may let our Patreon backers vote on Patreon, which, if you're not familiar with that, patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington. So we obviously don't have anything for this week, and this is really just a little bit of a test run, see how things go, make sure all the technical aspects are working correctly. But hopefully next week or maybe the week after, we'll put out a call to the fans and just let them know that's a thing we're doing. We also we might open it up for like one movie a month as well. So we'll do just an episode of a show, just because we know we can find 30, 45 minutes during a week to watch something. But maybe there are some weeks where we can't devote a whole 90 minutes. But we'll do that once in a while.
We will. And then we'll talk about it on the show.
Yeah, so send us like some weird shit, you guys.
Right. And if you've been paying attention to our personalities, you will know perhaps things we like and things we hate. And
oh my gosh, Amanda.
Amanda. No hints. No hints.
This is how it's going to happen. This is it. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
But that's opened yourself up to being forced.
Well,
forced.
But that's what's more fun sometimes.
I'm just saying. The viewers will force you to watch a film that you've been refusing to watch.
I hate you. I don't want to, because I have a feeling that movie might put me to sleep.
Yeah. Well, okay. You know what? No one knows what we're talking about, so we're not going to go on about this because we're going to lose people's interest.
They should. I think we've given enough clues.
Yeah, well, Okay.
There are clues even on the Twitter.
That is true. If you search, not even that far back, it's
just go to my page, because I have like 12 tweets, so there's no searching. It's probably right on top. In fact, I'm sure that it's like you don't have to scroll at all. No. I mean,
you did this to yourself. Kidding. Remember that.
Yeah, I know.
I just want you to know that this is when you are mad about this and complaining, this is your own fault.
Most things are. Actually, that's not true. Most things are Rissy's fault. Can we blame it on Rissy?
Always.
Okay.
Like, who are you even talking to?
God damn it, Rissy. Why did you do this to me? Okay, I feel better.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've been blaming things on Rissy for the better part of 10 years at this point. Wow. Yeah. I didn't even realize it had been that long. Should we talk about the Damsels of Dorkington?
Nah,
for anybody who doesn't know. Okay, no, it's cool. Like, listen, if people are listening to the first episode of this, they probably know who we are and what we do.
Unless if you guys are listening to this at a time when we have like totally blown up and we're all anyone, like we're bigger than Kanye even. I know. Bigger than Kanye thinks he is. How about that? That's pretty big. And if you're like coming back to listening to this, then I don't even know where I was going with this. Then
we don't need to tell you.
Yeah, because you've already figured it out. I mean, the world knows at this point. And you all love us. Don't you? You do.
Do you love me, please?
Of course I do.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry. Other people.
Yeah, duh.
That's asking a lot. I mean, it's asking a lot for me to love you. And it's in my contract that I have to, so.
It's also in your contract that you're not supposed to talk about the terms of your contract.
Oh, right.
Like, specifically that one.
Oops. Now I have to pay the fine.
You're fired. Oh, that has a whole different gross meaning now.
It does.
Ugh, gross. Don't worry, guys. We're not going to talk about politics.
Probably.
Right? No, we're definitely not.
But they might come up in our news segment.
Jeff is not going to send us news stories about politics. Like, have you met him? That's not going to happen.
Now he will, just to annoy us.
No, he's not going to listen to this either, so he'll never know.
That's true.
Come on. I'm not
maybe this. Yeah, well, we were here for it. We don't have to listen to it. We know what we said.
True. I guess that's true. So, whatever.
Indeed.
What else? Oh, let's go ahead and talk about the Patreon since we're here.
Yes.
I guess we should talk about who we are and what we do since we're going to talk about the Patreon.
Yeah. We have to give them at least a justification for why we have a Patreon.
Well, we don't have to.
Well, we don't have to, I suppose. But maybe we oughta.
Yeah, probably. Okay, well, I'm always the one who explains who we are and what we do. So I'm going to put the ball in your court. I'm going to make you do it this time. So I hope you've been paying attention to who we are.
I haven't. I'm high most of the time, so. Okay, I'm not. I wish that I was high most of the time. No, even that I don't. So we are the Damsels of Dorkington. We are an improv comedy group, although we also do some scripted, ergo non-improv comedy. We perform at some different conventions. For the past few years, it's mostly been Gen Con, which is in Indianapolis in the summer, the end of July, right?
July or
beginning of August.
Yeah, I think it's the beginning of August.
Or beginning of August. Okay. But this year, with the help of our Patreon supporters, who have been awesome, we have been able to we went to AllCon in Dallas last month. Did. And we hope to maybe add another convention to our list. But we've also done some music videos, or we've done a music video. We've done some music parodies that we would like to be able to record. We do each other on occasion, but that's for us only. Sorry.
Unless you pay enough money, in which case it can be for you too.
That's true. That's true. We are definitely whores at the right price.
Listen,
all those people are like, artists. I can't be bought at any price. Bullshit. Everyone has a price.
Everyone has a price.
Prices are lower than others.
Exactly. I have no problem with that.
Right. Like, we know that Rissy's is a cheeseburger. So. Yeah.
It doesn't have to have cheese.
That's true. She just prefers it. If you throw bacon on it as well, boy, the things that you could get. Mostly her talking about her poop, but again, there are people that are definitely into that.
But who doesn't want that?
Well, that's true.
Just saying. So yeah,
how was my description?
That's great. It's
Good.
like you've been a member of this group for like 3 years or something.
Yeah, it is almost like that.
So yeah, so that's what we do. We do comedy. We want to do more comedy. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington. Gonna keep saying it. Sorry, guys.
Not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. There's lots of rewards if you become a patron. And some of them we're going to start incorporating this podcast into those rewards. So those rewards are actually going to expand as time goes on. We have added the first of those podcast related rewards. So anyone who's donating at $5 a month or more will get thanked on at least one of these podcasts every month. So if you are, if you're into weird validation from a couple girls on the internet,
we are your women.
$5 a month.
Yep.
So that's where we're starting things. We are working on other ideas and just special things that we can do for you guys, but we want to bring you some constant content again, because we do already have some patrons, and we all live so far away from each other. We just decided we have to find something where we're doing something regularly and bringing you content. If you're going to be giving money to us, we need to be giving you something. So we decided to create this. This wasn't even one of our goals. We do have goals set up that are as we grow our patron base, we will be able to start funding other things that we want to do. We just recently met our $150 a month goal.
Woo!
Which means we are going to start doing one Google Hangout with all four of us every month. So we're going to be doing all kinds of things. I've put Jeff in charge of figuring out some content for that sort of thing, but maybe it'll be a one-shot gaming session. We have a couple of friends that we want to run RPGs and that sort of thing. So, something like that. Maybe we'll all play Cards Against Humanity from our respective homes, which I think we could make work, actually. Don't I see your...
No, I know. I'm not
skeptical face. I can make it work.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we, as far as that goes, we've already decided that is going to happen on Google Hangouts directly after this show on the first Thursday of the month, starting with May. So here in a couple weeks, we will do our first, I think that's 2 weeks from now.
Yes, I believe so.
I'm pulling up my calendar so I can be accurate here. Yeah, the Thursday, May 5th will be the first. What are we calling that? Damsel Dork Out? Yeah?
I believe something along those.
Yeah, I think it's the Damsel Dork Out because it's on Google Hangouts. So
yes,
Jeff came up with that. Clever name. So that will happen. These are going to happen at 8 p.m. Oh, I should have said this earlier. Central Time. 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yes.
Is when these will happen every Thursday. And then on the first Thursday of every month at 9 p.m. Central Time, so basically right after our show here, after our Dork Pridecast, we will then have a Damsel Google Hangout. Damsel Dork Out. Sorry, I keep forgetting. It has a name. So That's the plan. And yeah, that's something, we've been wanting to do, but we just we need that motivation and the knowledge that you guys are going to be there to support us and watch it and tell us we're funny, because we need validation from you. Remember that time I was making fun of people for needing validation from two weird girls on the internet?
Sometimes two weird girls need validation from the internet as much as the internet needs validation from us.
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
more. So, because
way more. Let's be real.
That's normal, though, right? I think that's normal.
I think it's fine.
I think we don't.
We're women. It's programmed into us to need your validation.
Right, guys? Tell us that we're right.
So tweet at Amanda and tell her
you can find me
that she's validated. So that's the plan.
Yep.
What else do we have in store, or what else do we want to talk about?
And everything goes silent.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we can go ahead and wrap this one up if we'd like to. I wasn't really planning on going too long for this inaugural episode. Is that the right use of that word?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I need a dictionary.
You need a Rissy.
Yeah. Yes, I have lots of books behind me. None of them are Rissy's. Not Rissy's books, like a book called Rissy.
Right.
Don't worry about it. It's not a thing. I'm just making shit up.
Although Rissy does have a book.
That's true.
Yes.
Rissy has a book.
And it's awesome.
It's awesome if you're into like sci-fi
awesome things,
time travel,
and sex,
buddy cops but not cops stories.
Yeah. Fuck buddy cops.
Yeah, fuck buddy cops. I love you. Has anyone done that yet?
I don't know. I don't know if they have. I feel like somebody has to have come up with that before, surely.
Oh my god, hashtag fuck buddy cop. Oh my gosh. I'm going to write that down in our list of sketch video ideas, which I keep. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, yeah. No.
But yeah, well, speaking of, that's the thing that we want to do. We've made sketch videos in the past when we lived closer to one another, and now we all live in 4 different states, and it's really hard to get together to make sketch videos, but we want to. I have a very long list of video ideas. Rissy even has some scripts that are already written, and we just haven't been able to shoot them yet. So,
but we would like to.
Yeah, if you guys want to help us out, become a patron on Patreon. And yeah, we want to shoot some videos, which is, I think, coming up sooner than later. The goal is, I may have swapped some things around to make it sooner because people have been asking for that one lately. So,
and that's one that we would like to do. Like, that's one that we've been wanting to do for a while. It's just
for sure. And the next one
is difficult when we're all in different places.
Well, it's expensive. It's really, really expensive. Because Rissy, we're spread out across. Rissy lives in Chicago, and I live way down in Dallas. And so the 4 of us getting together in one place, like at least 2 of us are going to have to fly almost anywhere.
Right. And then probably someone would also have to then drive a long ways. And that's very sad for people who don't like to do that. I'm talking about me, of course.
Yeah, that became abundantly clear.
What? Are you sure? I feel like I should spell it out a little bit more. I don't like to drive, guys. I don't know if you knew this. I just want you to know that that's not something I like to do. It's so boring.
Yeah, so help us fly this whiny bitch to a shooting location.
Yeah. I am a whiny bitch.
Actually, I'm really excited about our next goal, by the way. I don't know if you've looked at the Patreon recently, but our next goal is at $200 a month. We're going to start recording one parody a month.
Oh, yes. And we've got some good ones.
Oh my gosh, we do. Amanda had the best idea for a parody.
Oh, you.
That I've ever heard.
And then Rissy actually made it happen. Boy, did she.
And she knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, she did.
I want to talk about it, but I know that's going to be one of the first ones we crank out when we do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't want to talk too much about it and ruin it for anybody who hasn't heard it yet, because when you do hear it, you're just going to be like, "Oh my God, why didn't I think of that?" It's one of those. Why didn't I think of that?
Yep. But that's the thing. We have all these parodies that we don't get to do, and we've some of them we've done only once or twice ever, because we just don't have a chance. Even at the conventions that we go to, we don't do a lot of singing. We occasionally we'll have a couple songs every year at Gen Con, but we have a lot more songs than that. And a lot of our songs are not really appropriate for a mixed company. That is what we have at the places where we're doing our songs. That means that the stuff we have, guys, is dirty.
I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't do dirty material.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you're right. I forgot.
Do you remember that time when we were scissoring on stage and then someone came up and rubbed their herpes covered shoe in your face? These are all things that actually happened, guys.
Vaguely? The vague recollection? You know what? I think I probably only remember it because someone took a picture of it.
Yeah, they did. It's true.
Improv brain is weird. Like, you get off the stage and you're like, what just happened for an hour? I don't know.
It's because you blocked it out because it's too traumatic to try to remember.
That was a show where people... That was a show where people wandered in and complained. They left very angrily and complained and legitimately said we should be locked up.
Yep.
They were just being drama queens, don't get me wrong.
They were.
They told the management of Gen Con that we should be put in jail for the things that we were doing on stage.
Yeah. See, our shows at Gen Con are always rated mature, and we provide a large disclaimer at the beginning of our shows that we definitely deserve that rating. But these people came in after all of that had happened. So I'm sure they came in expecting something that is very different from what we do. They're probably expecting like, whose line is it anyway sort of stuff, which that's on primetime television. Is primetime television even a thing anymore? I don't know. I only do Netflix. But
I think so, but I think like that's an old people thing. I don't know that anyone else watches television like not on a DVR whenever they want.
Yeah. True. But yeah, ours could never be like
on television, period. It wouldn't even be prime time.
I'm not even sure that we could be on HBO some of the time for some of the things.
Your penis has to be flaccid.
Mine is always erect. So I am always sporting a raging boner. Oh,
that tweet that when we're done here.
Can that be my new Twitter handle, Raging Bonner? I'm gonna see if that's taken.
Surely that's already taken. Don't look now.
I have to though, because I just said it. What if somebody just got on and heard it, and then they go and...
Wait, it's fine. No one's watching. I promise.
I know.
No one. I didn't tell anyone we were doing this.
I know.
You can't have it. Somebody else has it.
Damn it.
Sorry. All right, everyone. Tweet at Amanda about what her Twitter handle should be.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's actually been 40 minutes already. We've talked about basically nothing, so sorry. And you're welcome, one of the two. Whichever one applies, just take that and do with it what you will. Yeah, so if you're hearing this for whatever reason, come join us next week. Now that we've tested things out, we will be doing this every Thursday at 8 o'clock Central. You can watch us. You can see our faces on Thursdays. Or you can just listen to us when we put it up later.
Yeah.
So,
we don't have to do quite as much makeup preparation if you're just listening. So.
Well, we still have to do it. We're just taking the audio.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying. It's already done.
True that. Okay. Well,
thank you guys for listening. Assuming anyone's listening. And we'll see you back here next week. We'll have some thank yous next week from our Patreon. So if you want to get in on that, go become a patron today or tomorrow, preferably today. Because you'll forget. Let's be honest, you'll forget. So do it now. Like, pause the podcast and just go do it. Sign up. Be a patron. And join us on May 5th. Is that what I said?
I believe so.
Yeah. When
I've literally already forgotten.
Well, it's the 4th to the 5th. And the whole gang will be here. Okay, great. So May 5th, 2016. If you're listening to this far in the future.
Cinco de Mayo. That's what that is.
Well, none of us care about that, right?
No.
I'm probably nerds. Probably don't either. Oh my gosh, comic book day is coming up.
That is something we care about.
That is something we care about. Sorry. It's amusing that Cinco de Mayo makes me realize free comic book day. Like that's literally what I like. Yeah. It's cool. There was a free comic book day like 4 or 5 years ago that fell on Cinco de Mayo. It was free comic day and Cinco de Mayo. And I care very little about Cinco de Mayo. But I don't know. That was a weird combination that year. But because of that, Cinco de Mayo always makes me think of free comic day now. So yeah, that's coming up. Looking forward to it. Hopefully there's something new and exciting. And all right. So we'll catch you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. And oh yeah, you can find us at damselsofdorkington.com. Although the website, we're working on a new one, so we haven't touched the old one. It's very
old,
out of date at this point.
Yes.
But you can find us on Twitter at Dorkington. You can find us on Facebook. But if you do that, I recommend clicking get notifications, because otherwise you'll click like and then never see our posts, because Facebook is dicks. Have a little rant about that someday. And you can find me at Blythe Renee. Good luck spelling it if you've never seen it written down. And you can find Amanda at Seriala.
Yep.
Also,
or
good luck spelling that.
Right. If you haven't seen it,
we're killing this today. So
yeah, we are.
Just go to the Twitter, go to the Facebook. It has links to other stuff there. So also YouTube. What am I doing? Of course, guys, go watch our YouTube videos. We have playlists. Actually, I highly recommend. Just go find the sketch video playlist. It'll run you through all the good stuff. So, I may have lost Amanda. Amanda, are you still there? All right. Well, I'm going to close it out because she disappeared. Thank you guys. Have a great week. And we'll see you next Thursday at 8 o'clock Central Time on Google Plus or on YouTube. Say bye, Amanda.
Bye.